So I had been interviewing with a guy named Tom Zeller. He was the cybercrime writer. The last question that guy asked me, he looks at me and was like, Brett, why did you do it? And I looked at him and I said, I did it all for Elizabeth. At me. And his exact words were, Brett, at some point, you've got to accept responsibility. And I got to tell you, David, I had no idea what he was talking about. To me, that was the truth. And the truth of the matter now is that I had drank too much of my own Kool-Aid. I'm constantly thinking about why I did and why I do the things that I do. So here's the thing. Psychology, Not Circumstances, An Understanding of Crime as Entitlement. Written by Professor Matt DeLisi, he says, in the psychological literature, entitlement is a term that essentially refers to a frame of mind that prioritizes the whims, wants, and needs of the individual over the rights, desires, and needs of others. Entitlement thinking divorces individuals from personal responsibility.
Difference between selfishness and entitlement. Let's walk there. Walk us through that.
It goes beyond that selfishness. You no longer understand that you have that problem.
And it's at the detriment of others.
It absolutely is.
It's scorched earth around you.
You are bringing harm to your environment at that point. So that story that I told you about Tom Zeller and the Secret Service, he asked the question, and I tell him, Elizabeth, that was my justification. So that justification led to that entitlement. So think about it. I'm using the excuse of I did it all for love. What is more noble than that? That puts me absolutely, as the professor says, that puts me absolutely beyond reproach. My actions are noble. They're good actions at the end of the day.
And therefore, you don't have to take accountability for
That's exactly right.
It's not me.
What bigger line of BS could there be than something like that? Except for maybe if you're saying, hey, I'm doing this for the American people. I'm shooting this guy in the back at 6 o'clock in the morning for the American people in order to start the revolution.
Right.
You know, that's that same sense of entitlement.